2021 NFL Draft is one day away from being complete, and we're already starting to see some of these young stars familiarize in some new colors. For some, we can already tell where they'll be week 1, but for others, it's hard to tell. Not only for the drafted players, but also for the players we've watched for years now in the NFL. Here's my top 5 most interesting stories going into the 2021 season. Number 5. Is this the end? Jimmy Garoppolo will be coming off a pretty bad injury, missing most of 2020. And with a 3rd overall pick, the San Francisco 49ers select Trey Lance, who they think will be the future of the franchise. This story is so interesting because it hasn't even been 24 months since Jimmy G led the 49ers to a Super Bowl appearance. If Lance doesn't do what the 49ers hope he does, then they'll be in a very tough situation. Who knows? Maybe Trey Lance will do what Jimmy Garoppolo couldn't do and win the big game. Number 4. The Comeback Kids. 2020 was filled with some rather gruesome season-ending injuries, some worse than others. Expect many players in the league to be in contention to win Comeback Player of the Year, as many stars such as Christian McCaffrey, Odell Beckham, and Joe Burrow will be coming back to the gridiron in 2021. Not only will the firepower on offense be returning in 2021, but all the stud defensive players such as Nick Bosa, Landon Collins will be returning, and also Derwin James, who hasn't even played it down in the Chargers' New Jerseys yet. Number 3. Attendance in Houston. One of the most unpredictable people right now in the NFL is Deshaun Watson. He almost has no control over his destiny. Watson is yet to reach a verdict towards any of his sexual assault cases, however, some of them have started to be withdrawn. Not only this, but Watson was also looking for a trade before all of this. I expect that search to continue once his verdict comes. Alongside this, the Texans picked up free agents Tyrod Taylor and Ryan Finley, who both have an injury-plagued history. Maybe drafting quarterback Davis Mills wasn't a bad idea. And maybe we'll see Watson in some different colors soon enough. Number 2. Julio out of Atlanta. Possibly the best wide receiver of our decade is currently being shot by his lifelong team Atlanta Falcons. Julio Jones had his career worst season last season, while Calvin Ridley lit up the league, dropping numbers that Julio was dropping for the past 10 years. You could say he's been learning from the best, which is why it might be ideal for the Atlanta Falcons to move on from the 7-time Pro Bowler. Julio would probably best fit on a team like the Bears, Packers, Ravens, or even Patriots, but anyone in the league could really use a receiver as talented as him. After 18 years with the organizations, the Packers seem like they've finally drawn Aaron Rodgers to the edge. Since 2018, they have not drafted a single wide receiver, and his supporting cast has not helped them reach that Super Bowl after back-to-back NFC Championship exits. In a designated article, Aaron Rodgers said, quote-unquote, "Trade or not, I will not be returning to the Green Bay Packers." You'd think this would open the door for sophomore quarterback Jordan Love at Utah State. However, the Packers GM expressed in a press conference that they will not be trading Aaron Rodgers. After hearing such remarks, the 9-time Pro Bowler, 1-time Super Bowl champion, 3-time MVP is now considering retirement. Aaron Rodgers will 100% be a first-ballot Hall of Famer. Maybe that Jordan Love pick wasn't so bad after all, and the Packers are a better drafting team than I thought.
A few moments later.
Why do I even bother?